gave birth 4 years ago. And just to kind of give context, right? So I'm 5'7". All right. And before I gave birth, I was like 64 kgs, which isn't considered very skinny. I used to think that I'm fat even back then. But now when I look at my pictures, I'm just like, man, I looked good. But during pregnancy, I gained 25 kgs. I was 89 kgs at the time of birth. Yes. And it is all because, I was getting panjiri sent from India and I was in COVID lockdown and I'm eating. Even though I was working till my 37th week, the amount of weight I gained was insane because of not knowing about the proper diet and nutrition practices that I should be following in my pregnancy. Now, what happened is after that, I realized that oh my God, I'm far too heavy. It's starting to affect my body. My knees are hurting. My back is hurting. I don't feel as active as I should be, right? And that's when I realized that okay, I need to do something about it, right? So while I was doing that work on my body, I also had to do this internal work to accept myself in whatever stage I'm at. I can't wait, a few years to feel happy with my body. Because then I'm not going to spend these years feeling miserable. And that's exactly what I want to tell these mums about, that if you are in a stage where, whatever stage you're at, if you're feeling miserable about your body, if you're feeling sad, you don't want to get into pictures, you don't want to smile for photos, you don't want to get into videos with your kid, you don't want to go to the beach and wear a cute outfit. If you're avoiding these things because you feel like your body is not good enough, this episode you're going to love this. The first thing that I started focusing on to make myself feel better is that when I looked at a part of my body, instead of focusing on how it looked, I started focusing on what it does to make myself feel good about it. For example, I have historically had flabby arms and I'm very open about it. And I think whenever I looked at my arms, I used to avoid wearing sleeveless tops or spaghetti tank tops. I avoided dancing because I was like, oh my God, that's going to show my arm flabs too much. And that was used to pull me down because I was constantly focusing on how it looked. I reframed my thoughts to think about what it does for me. My arms allow me to carry my baby and throw her up in the air, and that makes her so happy. My arms allow me to carry heavy shopping bags when I go out grocery shopping for my family. My arms allow me to create a great meal for my family. My arms allow me to do and create awesome sleep plans for my clients. I started thinking about these strong arms have served me so well. Why am I constantly criticizing them for how they look? And you can literally apply this to any part of your body that you are hyper focused on, that you feel is not good enough. It could be your chin, it could be your cheeks, it could be your thighs, it could be any part of your body where you feel like it's not good enough. Think about what it does for you instead of how it looks, and keep reminding yourself of that, and you will see that the perception will change. Again, I'm not saying that if you wanted to be fitter, stronger, you shouldn't do anything about it. I am still doing bicep curls and tricep curls and all of those things because I want it to be stronger. But that's because I want it to be even more functional than it is right now. I want to be able to lift even heavier. I want to be able to even do more things with my arms, and it's not just about how it looks. So I hope this is the first thing that you will really think about. If you can even pause this episode for a moment right now, pause it and think about what is a part of your body that you are not happy with. And then reframe your mindset to what does it do for me instead of how it looks. Sanchita, if you were to take this advice, how would you apply it? What's a part of you that you feel like you're not that happy with? And what would you reframe it to instead?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I would say maybe my legs, my thighs. And for a whole year, I didn't even wear shorts because I didn't want to show my legs. And then I said, so two things. One is I said that, you know what, these legs, they allow me to move. They allow me to run after my kids. It's giving me that strength to get about my day. And the second thing I also did, as you said, is I said, you know what, I'm going to start working out so that I don't need to have skinny legs, but I want toned, strong legs. And I started doing that. And now my friends say, wow, you are wearing shorts all the time and it looks really good. So it's all about energy. So it's about giving that love to your body and then at the same time taking care of it. So doing that now, I'm always wearing shorts and everyone's like, oh, wow, you're it looks good. So obviously we don't need to look for the external validation, but it's just showing you that journey can be very positive. And I see that energy in how you talk to yourself. It's almost like your body's listening to it, right? It's listening to you and everything. So it really makes a big difference.
Absolutely.